Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Terry and this is another edition of Terry's Carnivore Treats. With the release of my cookbook earlier this January, some of those recipes I've not shared with you here on my YouTube channel, and one of them in particular is really making a resurgence. So many people have come up with some really fun ideas. It's such a quick and easy treat, and I thought, let me go ahead and bring it to you all. It's Whey Protein Gummies. It's a really versatile treat, as most of mine are. You can use spices and extracts to change the flavor profile. You can swap out milk for the half and half, and you can also reduce the amount of liquid to make the gummies a little bit chewier, a little bit gummier. So I've decided to share both versions. I guess this is kind of a twofer then. Let's go get started with the gadgets and ingredients and get to the goodies. You won't need too many ingredients, and if you've been following me for a while, you most likely already have them on hand. As you know, I don't drink milk. I only drink half and half, and then I also use heavy whipping cream in my recipes. This recipe, I do use half and half, but you can substitute milk, not a problem. In case you didn't know, half and half is half milk and half heavy whipping cream. I will be using a little bit of flavor here, some almond extract, just to give it a touch of flavor. It doesn't really need it. They're nice and milky and creamy without it, but I just wanted to give a hint of flavor this time around. And then, of course, you're going to need some beef gelatin powder to give it that yummy, gummy, springy texture. And then last but not least, you're going to need some whey protein powder to give it that high protein kick. Now let's go take a look at those gadgets. You won't need too many gadgets. You will need a saucepan to cook everything up, and you will need a frother. I've never tried to use my hand mixer. I don't think it'll work, so I can't give any advice there. And during the process, I do switch from the frother to using a spoon. So you want to have a spoon handy as well. You'll be stirring constantly, so you know. And then also make sure you have something with a pourable spout, because you will be pouring the mixture into either molds. I have some fun molds here. You don't need a mold. You can use any pan and then just cut it, use cookie cutters, shape it, but you definitely do not need a mold. So I think that's it. Let's go get started so I can dig in. I'll begin with the higher liquid version. You may have noticed I did not add glycine. Usually, when using the protein powders, I always add glycine to meet the 2-to-1 glycine to methionine ratio. Beef gelatin powder has a lot of glycine, and the amount we use in this recipe, no extra glycine is needed. I went ahead and videoed the entire process just to show you the changes that the mixture makes during cooking. I did speed it up, so the real time is a little bit longer than what I've shown here. Towards the end here, I just keep stirring until all of the gelatin powder has melted and there are no clumps. You can let them set up on the counter or put them in the fridge to enjoy them sooner. Now for the more chewy, bouncier gummies. This less liquid version really goes through some transformations, y'all. I did speed up the video a little bit, but I kept it slower so that you will see all of the changes. I know you're probably thinking, what the heck, is this going to ever turn into anything? But it does. Keep stirring. Now we're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely, it's turning into the silky, creamy, smooth texture that we're looking for. Continue to stir on the heat until all of the clumps are gone. Time is somewhat of an essence here. With less liquid, these do set up quicker. See how sticky it is at the very end? They can set up on the counter, or you can put them in the fridge for quicker enjoyment. Dress up your gummy with my Carnivore caramel sauce. Don't stop there. Can't forget the Carnivore crumbles.